Welcome back to the Brick House. Our theme today is take time to say thanks. Take time to say thanks. Now, it is Thanksgiving coming up, so there's a lot of things to be thankful for. And I heard a story about donuts that helps us remember how to be thankful. So if we're talking donuts, I'm really not a big fan of one place over another. I do like Krispy Kreme. Dunkin' Donuts has plenty. They serve my favorite donut, which I wanted to share a little bit with you guys about my favorite donuts today. One is the glazed donut with chocolate covering. Now this is one that I like. Okay, this is pretty much my go-to and my favorite. All right, and it's a normal looking donut glazed, except it just has some chocolate icing kind of around it. I love chocolate, I love sweets, and I love donuts. So that would make sense. That's one of my favorites. Now, Krispy Kreme also offers another one of my favorites, which is the Oreo donut. Now, this one, as you can see, is completely full and it's got filling on the inside. So in other words, there's no hole in the middle. And then it also has filling. Now, I love that as well, but it's a lot more filling and a lot more sugar. And I'm like, woo! So, but those are two of my favorite donuts. But I want y'all to look back at my first one that I was talking about, okay, which was the regular donut with just the glazed covering. Now, a normal donut, you'd say, I love donuts, they're great, most of y'all. And if you don't like donuts, that's okay too. But if you look at a donut, it's got a hole in the middle. Now, there's a few ways that we can think about this donut. I can look at that hole in the middle of my favorite and think about my second favorite and be like, this donut stinks because it doesn't even have as much donut as my second favorite donut, the Oreo one. It's got this big hole in the middle. I could get more donut if there was something in this hole. And so I could look at it and think about what it's missing, which is more donut. And I could be real negative. Or I can look at that donut and be thankful for the part that is there. Okay? And when you think about that in your life, sometimes we think about the hole or the things we don't have in life instead of thinking about the donut, which is everything that we do have in life, which is great. But instead, we want to be negative and not be thankful. So here's a little rhyme about the donut for you. It's, as you go through life, make it your goal to look at the donut and not at the hole. One more time. As you go through life, make it your goal to look at the donut and not at the hole. Okay? That's one I saw from Uncle Charlie. He's one of the greats in children's ministry, and I'm not sure where it originally came from, but it's something I've seen him use before about donuts. Love that illustration. So as you go through life, make it your goal to look at the donut, which is the things we have that we can be thankful for, and not the hole, which is the things that, you know what, we don't have or the things that we're upset about. Don't think about those holes. Think about the donut. Now, I know some of us at Thanksgiving are thankful for some things a little more than others. So we're going to play a little game that's, what are you more thankful for? Check out the video, check out the pictures, and see which ones you like the most.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone! Today we're going to play a game to help us remember all of the great things we have to be thankful for this season. I'm going to show you two different items, and then you get to choose which one you're most thankful for. You might be thankful for both, but you have to choose the one you're most thankful for by doing whatever action is shown on the screen. Got it? Good. Here are your first two choices. If you love dogs, then I want you to jump up and down as fast as you can. But if you love cats even more, then I want you to clap your hands as fast as you can. Nice job! That was fun. All right, catch your breath. Let's try two more. If you love pizza, then I want you to stretch your arms as high up as you can. But if you love tacos even more, then I want you to reach down and touch your toes. Great job! Let's see what these next two will be. If you love books, then I want you to stand on one foot. But if you'd rather watch a movie, then I want you to spin in circles. Alright, I bet all of you movie lovers are feeling a little dizzy. These next two will be a little easier. If you love fruit, then I want you to march in place. But if you love vegetables even more, then I want you to freeze and stand perfectly still. Great job! Alright, we've just got a few left. Let's see what these next two are. If you love playing sports, any kind of sport, then I want you to do jumping jacks as fast as you can. But if you love playing video games even more, then I want you to do your best victory dance. Nice job. Let's see what our last two will be. If you love ice cream, then I want you to wave your hands in the air. But if you love candy even more, then I want you to flap your arms like chicken wings. Great job, everyone. That was so much fun. God has really given all of us so much to be thankful for. Let's not forget to tell Him thank you this Thanksgiving.
All right, now you know some of the things you're thankful for and maybe not as thankful for. I know it's different for everybody. We all appreciate different things. One thing I really appreciate is Danny and Rocky, who are some friends of mine that every week take time to help us out in kids worship by acting in our dramas. And we of course know that last week they talked to us a little bit about making sure we're telling the truth. Hopefully y'all have been thinking about ways to tell the truth and doing a little bit better job of not just telling half-truths, but telling the whole truth. And so they're still, of course, in the Arctic. So let's turn it over to them and see what's going on.
Well, hello there. Welcome everyone to this week's episode of Uncle Guy's Guidance. I'm Uncle Guy, and I'm here to give you all the guidance that you might need as you head out into the great outdoors. Hey, I know it was Christmas a few months ago, but I was just cold, you see. Cuddling up with this old sweater, it reminds me of my Grammy B. She knitted this here sweater for me when I was just a little fella. I tell you, at first, I thought there was no way in the world I was going to be wearing this thing, seeing it's got a snowman and such. But when she gave it to me, I have to say that I'm ashamed that I didn't even say thanks, but I ran outside with all my brothers and played. Later that day though, my ma made me wear this sweater, and I gotta tell you, this old thing has kept me from catching all of the deadliest kinds of colds. You know the kind I'm talking about, where your nose is snotting and your throat's scratchier than an old piece of pine bark. Well, if I could go back in time, I guarantee you I'd tell old Grammy B thanks. You see, youngins, listen up, because here's what you need to know, okay? Take time to say thanks. You know, thinking about getting sick reminds me of these 10 guys that I read about in the Bible who were sick. They had all kind of horrible sores all over their bodies. Well, these guys had heard amazing things about what Jesus could do. And one day, they saw him walking into town. And they stood at a distance and they asked him, "Please, Jesus, heal us." Well, as the guys walked away, Jesus did heal them. But can you believe that only one of those guys came back to see Jesus and say thank you for what he did? Hey, look here, that's where I learned my lesson, and I hope you will too. Sometimes when someone does something kind for you, you know, like making you a sandwich or knitting a cozy sweater, don't just go running off and do your own thing. Matter of fact, I think it's time for me to head over yonder to Grammy B's and tell her thank you for all the ways she's kept me from getting sick all these years. Maybe she'll have some of that fresh apple pie too. I can say thanks for that as well. But y'all have fun out there in the wild, and don't forget Uncle Guy's guidance. Take time to say thanks.
Man, it's a good thing the people at the lodge gave us a new map. We definitely were not going in the right direction. So we're on the Penguins path now, right?
Yeah. The people at the lodge said that the Penguins usually hang out over in this area.
And where are we on the map?
We right here.
Oh wow, we still got a long way to go until we find those penguins. We better get moving.
Hold on a second now. I have an idea. I'd like to run it by you just real quick. Like, if we can walk all the way to the Penguins, they can just as easily walk here to us. So I say we chill right here, use your fancy schmancy penguin call, and wait for the Penguin to waddle on up to us. Then bam, we're back in the swamp in no time.
Squirt. I don't think that's how it works. Although, the sooner we get done, the sooner we can sell these penguin calls, and the sooner I get to expand Creature Commander to the Arctic. That does sound mighty nice, though.
Sure does, Jesse. Now, what do you say we start up that penguin call?
All right, now. Here it goes. This could take a while, Squirt.
Keep trying. Keep on trying. Don't give up. Maybe the Penguin just can't hear you and they're scared. Or maybe they're scared of something.
Listen, what if we did our own penguin calls too, you know? Maybe we could be louder than the actual penguin call.
Well, we could definitely try. That could be kind of weird though.
I mean, just do it. It ain't that hard.
Okay, let's do it then. Ready? 1, 2, 2 1/4, 2 1/2, 2 1/3.
Come on, Squirt. Tell you what. Let's all do our penguin calls together. Can you all do a penguin call too? You ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah. Okay, I guess if that's what you call a penguin call.
Well, I think we sounded pretty good myself. I really do.
Yeah, but do you think the penguins heard us? Maybe they're still scared of us. What if we act like penguins? Do you think they'll come to us then? Hold on. Yeah, let's do it. First, put your arms like this. Then you walk like this.
Oh, y'all, just get on up doing with us now. Everybody stand up and walk around like a penguin.
Whoa, Squirt. I think you're scaring the penguins off again. Listen, thanks for your help, everyone.
Sorry I got a little crazy with my penguin walk. I was just really feeling it, you know, getting into it.
Yeah, I noticed. Do you think all of our penguin calling and walking work?
Reckon we're gonna have to wait and see.
What was that? Do you think it was a penguin?
Maybe. Hey, why don't you go ahead and do that penguin call again? Do it. There it is again. It must be penguin. Right after you use that penguin call, they call back. We did it.
Well, hold on. Let's get evidence. We should follow the sound and test the call closer to the penguins. Let's see. The sound was coming from that way.
Well, we should follow it until we get close enough to see him. Then, we will know for sure if the call actually is good. And then we can head home.
Hold on there now, Squirt. Don't just up and run off. Let's look at this here map. It'll tell us where we're going.
Do we really got to? Can't we just go? Just go?
Squirt, trust me, you do not want to go that way.
And why not?
Because the people at the lodge wrote on this map that walruses tend to get together in that direction. They were trying to tell us to steer clear of that area so we don't get mixed up with some rough and tough walruses.
Walruses? You mean those big old things with the kind of just flop around on the ground? What in the world could they do to me? You know, I'm the fastest one in the family. I could outrun a walrus all day, every day. And if I couldn't outrun the walrus, at least I could outrun you.
Let's just peek around that glacier over there, and I'll show you why you don't want to mess with it. You see what I'm talking about? They might not be very fast, but look at those tusks. They break through the ice with them things. If we had accidentally walked up on them, that could have been real bad.
Really, Jesse? Have you met me? No walrus wouldn't stand a chance.
Look over there in the water. Those two are fighting. Are you sure you can stand up to them?
Well, I see your point now. I'll take my previous statement back. Let's just get out of here. Come on. But what do you think this was? So what do you think was making the walruses call out to us when we were using that penguin call?
Do walruses eat penguins? Do you think they thought that we were penguins and we were getting hungry? And they were getting hungry?
Man, I really hope not. Otherwise, they might have gobbled us up like I gobbled up Grammy May's swamp bites.
You know, Squirt, if we hadn't had this here map, we probably would have just walked right into that whole pile of walruses.
I guess you got a point there, Jesse.
I'm real thankful for the people at the lodge who gave us this map. I'm thinking that we should go back to the lodge and thank them for it.
Really? Come on. Do we have to? That just delays us one more day. If we walk all the way back to the lodge, tell them thank you, and then walk all the way back out here. That's like double walking, triple walking, double, triple walking.
But Squirt, think about how helpful it was to get this map. We should really be thankful that the people at the lodge helped us so much.
Can't we just be thankful in our hearts and not walk all the way back?
No, absolutely not. We should take time to say thanks. I really think tracking all the way back there is the right thing to do.
Just for giving us a map? That's such a tiny little thing. Do we really have to be thankful for every little thing?
Do gators have sharp teeth?
Yeah. But what have gators got to do with a map?
I was just wanting you to say yes. You know, yes, gators have sharp teeth. And yes, we should be thankful for the little things. Never mind. Look, Squirt, we can be thankful for everything we've gotten from Grammy May's cooking, the swamp bites, and the air we breathe. We need to take time to be thankful for every bit of it. So I'm going back to tell these people at the lodge thank you, whether you're coming with me or not.
Well, I guess you got a point there, Jesse. That map really did help us out a lot today. And even if we didn't have it, we could have been in big trouble with those walruses. All right, come on. I'll come with you to tell the people to lie. Thank you. Jesse, wait for me. I'm coming with you. Where you go? Wait.
All right, looks like they're on a journey back to tell some people thank you. There might be some people you need to tell thank you to as well. One thing that might be great for you to do this week is to either write an old-fashioned note to someone, or maybe you could give someone a call that you know, or maybe just tell them in person how much you're thankful for them and the things they do for you. There's a lot of people we can be thankful for and a lot of things, but let's make sure that we're showing folks Thanksgiving before this Thanksgiving season. Okay, this is the season to even be thinking about that. So it's a great message for us today. All right. So one thing I'm also thankful for, another thing actually, is for Miss Martha Burkhart. She usually organizes our Operation Christmas Child shoebox pickup station here at the church. And last week we talked a little bit about ways that you could pack shoe boxes. I encourage you to go to the website and check it out, because obviously there's plenty of different ways you can do that. You can even pack a shoebox online. Okay, it's $25 to do that. but you can pick out your items, okay? So go to their website. Check it out. It's fun. It's a great way that you can send someone else a cool gift that they will love for Christmas. All right? Keep in mind, of course, our memory verse. Let me look over and see what we got here. Psalm 19:14. Psalm 19:14. It says, "Let my words and thoughts be pleasing to you." Psalm 19:14. "Let my words and thoughts be pleasing to you." Okay? So, words, thoughts, pleasing to God. Make sure we're letting people know with our words that we're thankful for them. Hopefully you have a fantastic week. We're going to close out with a little worship time. Enjoy singing your praises to the Lord, and we'll see you next week on Brick House.
You are here, moving in our midst. I worship you, I worship you. You are here, working in this place. I worship you, I worship you.